Hello everyone, my name is Soumya. I'm a blogger from India. I have been writing for quite some time, and through the help of some amazing portals, publishing portals, my work has reached far and wide to a lot of audience. I do have a little reader base in back in India, and that's amazing. They have always supported me, given me so much of love and acceptance, and poured their heart through the comments and get in touch. Most of them got in touch with me over Facebook or email, and the whole writing experience has been so rewarding. And again, thanks to again these portals, I managed to indulge in two live sessions wherein I got an opportunity to read out my award-winning blog twice on these portals, and that made me engage with the audience. And even though I was a little scared at the start, by the end of those video sessions, I felt so liberated and so amazing to get in connect and talk to the live audience and read out your own blog. And I felt that maybe I was able to feel those words more when they came directly out of my mouth. And I just sat in front of a camera and I did that. I just felt that it wasn't just an amazing feeling, and I really wanted to go through that again. And I thought, why not make a video? And through the video base, I think there's also, because a lot of people today love to watch videos more than writing or reading for that matter. So I really wanted to get in touch with those people, and I thought, why not make this video and let's see how it happens. So that's what I'm trying to do. This is like a beta test, if you may say. It may fail miserably or it may sail off, but nevertheless, I will never come to know till I don't experiment. So I thought, let's not go with experience. Like I always say, I don't believe in experiences much, but I do believe in experiment, and that's what it is all about. So today I'm going to read a blog post of mine which is about a very relatable topic for most of us, and we must have felt it at certain point, and that's homesickness. So that feel which crawls under your skin and makes you aches, your heart aches, and you know that you are there when you're feeling kind of lost, and you are present in the moment but you're absent at the same time. And that's the feel I'm talking about. So I've been married for 10 years, and in 10 years I have made 9 homes, which means there was a lot of moving. And I was based in Delhi, and from there I moved to Hyderabad when I got married. From Hyderabad, because of my husband's job, we moved a lot. So I went to the US on the West Coast, then on the East Coast, then I came back to Hyderabad, then we went for London to a year, then we came back to Hyderabad. Then in 2015, there was almost, we made up our mind to move to New Zealand. Visas were stamped, the bags were packed, everything was done, and then the plans didn't work out for us, and we did not catch that flight on that day. More about it later. But finally, in October 2018, we came to Melbourne, Australia, and this video is coming live from there. And I wrote this post when I moved to Melbourne, and I thought, there were certain words in my head, and I was feeling something about it, and I thought I'll just pull it down paper. I did, and there was an amazing response to it. And for the rest, I leave this to you. I'll read it out to you, and you see for yourself. I came to Melbourne. Oh, yeah, the title. The title says Mitti ki Khushbu. That means the fragrance, the smell of your motherland. I came to Melbourne in October of 2018. Even though that month marks the onset of spring in Australia, Shazil, my husband, and I were greeted by frigid temperatures. The only warmth that endowed upon us was from my cousin and his wife, who opened their home and hearts for us. Yes, I do have a cousin in Melbourne. Everything and anything that we needed at the hour were in place. The food, the bedding. It was only us who weren't in place. We were finding a home away from home. The first night in Melbourne was particularly hard on us. I remember how we laid on a bed and kept staring at the plantation shutters located on the top left of the room. The night sky, with all its glory, painted us blue while sleep ditched us. We had just found rest after 20 hours of continuous travel, dodging the unsettling feel of leaving home. Goodbyes are always hard, especially when you cross an entire ocean. We had vacated so many relationships back in India. Somehow, homesickness knew our address. It found us and closeted within a chest that night. On the very first night that I came to the Aussie land, my cousin introduced me to his friends here. I have to give it to the man. He tried very hard for us to breathe familiarity and settle down. Unfortunately, Acclimatization is not instantaneous, and so was the case with us. In one of those days, he took us to a friend's place for dinner. It was a great gathering, amazing Thai food, better company, and some laughter. I was surrounded, but alone. In an attempt to find comfort, I saw this elderly lady seated in the corner with a warm aura surrounding her. With the, with the patta downing her, she was just the perfect side for my craving for home. In seconds, I occupied the seat next to her and benefited my time conversing with her. She was the mother of the host. She was the mother of our host that evening. Our conversation revolved around the heart we call India. Then she said something that summarized our whole conversation. सब कुछ तो है यहाँ, पर ये घर नहीं है. I fought my tears as she continued. मैं तो बस इंतज़ार कर रही हूँ कि कब वापसी हो. She was flying to her home in Haryana another 10 days. मैं भी इंतज़ार कर रही हूँ पर आपकी तरह मेरे पास वापसी की तारीख नहीं है. I murmured. She placed her hand on my shoulder with a faint smile and a reassuring nod. When you're homesick, every ounce of human contact matters. Sound as basic as the sound of music, someone practicing dribbles in the backyard, children playing in the school lawn in the early hours, all makes you feel alive. Houses are huge here, and silence is the virtue. Sound crossing the house walls to find my eardrums is not a common occurrence. But then you don't know what finds you where. I was still making this house into a home in November of 2018 when I met someone's piano notes making their way to the bedroom. It happened a day and then another, then another. Soon I realized that my left door neighbor practices on his piano every day at 8 a.m. I still don't know who he is, but I love to talk to his music. By the way, that person has moved now, so no music. It's a connection we built on no words. Sometimes as simple as that provide something as simple as that provided me solace in those initial days. It made me feel home away from home. The unsettling feel is lighter now, but it was a tedious task when we arrived. It's not that this is the first time when I'm staying away from India, but something in me has changed. Both Shazil and I are family oriented people, and the feeling has intensified since Maisha, my 5 year old, came along. I married Shazil in 2009, and within no time I realized how often he called his father. He calls his father. 4 times. You call your father 4 times in a day, you know. I confronted him one fine day. Yes, it's not unnatural if that's what you're hinting at, he said in his usual calm voice. बात क्या करते हो लेकिन? I mean, man to man, what exactly do you talk about? My inquisitive mind needed more. नाश्ता क्या किया? खाना क्या खाया? 4 पहर के 4 मील्स पूछ लेता हूँ. बेटा होकर अगर साथ में रहकर उन्हें खिला नहीं सकता तो कम से कम पूछना तो बनता है ना. वक्त ही कितना लगता है. ट्रू, वक्त ही कितना लगता है. His calls are not lengthy but carry depth. I will be honest, I found it little awkward at the beginning, but now there is no other way. His calls are not only limited to his immediate family, but extend to his extended family members too. He is graced with 5 fuffis, that's aunts or bua, and on every Sunday he will sit in a corner with a cup of piping hot tea, making calls to the Pandavs. I have no idea what he is more addicted to, the tea or the conversation. As I said, the call will be short but intense. It is his way of being in touch with his clan, making them realize that he is just away in terms of miles and not in terms of heart. I sense this feel of belongingness much more when we visit Shazil's home back in India. The man will not sleep until his father sleeps. Every night post dinner, as a ritual, Shazil will massage Abba's head or press his feet till the elderly man dozes off. The image of Abba's skinny legs resting on a bolster pillow while Shazil walking on those tired feet and calves is engraved in my head. Well, to think about it, there's no other way Shazil would have been. Very early in my marriage, he recited a hidayat, that's the teaching from Islam, dictating the status of parents in one's life. It was about a young boy and his mother. Late one night, the mother requested for a glass of water. The boy hurriedly fetched one, But before he could make his way, sleep found his mother. At the break of dawn that very next day, when the woman opened his eyes, she found her son standing right there next to her with that glass of water. और अल्लाह ने ये दर्जा नवाजा है माँ बाप को, आप उनका कर्ज कभी चुका ही नहीं सकते. He said and concluded with utmost conviction. That's what he breathes, imbibes, and preaches. He is rooted and extremely traditional when it comes to family values. I myself am a family centric person, but I'm not Shazil. To be honest, there are very less Shazils in the world. How often do you call your mother? Someone asked me recently. Every single day, Pat came a reply. I mean, the call can last from any time between 2 minutes to 20 minutes, from focused conversations to random blabber. But the call has to be made on every single day. There is no way about it. Papa is the background listener who will hardly be on the receiver but sure is updated about everything. And if ever I forget to make that call, sooner or later in the day I will get that call saying, "Hello, हाँ सौम्या, पापा ने आज कहा तुमने कॉल नहीं किया?" That's Papa. The man has always been that way. Maisha, my daughter, is no exemption to the rule. Because her parents make that call every day, she too is involved with the people back home. My daughter will video call her Nanihal and Dadihal Rozana daily without fail. Maisha has balanced her journey of Namaste to Assalamu alaikum with such repose. We, her parents, had to transition and tailor to the changes as it wasn't elementary for us, but for her it was innate. The little one has made her peace with both the worlds so far, and she is acing it. She was two when she picked up the lehza and the alfaz and started her gibberish. Her conversation with her grandfather used to be as sweet as her dialect. Assalamu alaikum dada, she used to shout her lungs out. Waalaikum assalam poti sahiba, khairiyat se hain aap? An equally excited grandfather would exclaim from the other end. Allah ko shukar dada, aap khairiyat se hain? Did you see? Allah ko shukar, no, Allah ko shukar. I wish I had the exact measurement as to how much calories my doctor has provided Almighty over the years. But yes, Allah ka shukar, all is well, all is good. We are still in the process of making a home here. To be honest, it's been 1 year, so we are quite sad, but yeah. We're still in the process of making a home here, but I know no matter what we do, home is where our heart is, not where the head hits the pillow. The heart is where the family is, the parents, the grandparents, the chachas, the puppies, the masis, the kakas, the taus, a whole zilla of people. Maisha once confided in me that she wants to construct an apartment building where all her relatives can stay together. It's a beautiful thought if only it was realistic. Good thing is that she has not stopped dreaming. And no matter how tiny or huge a dream is, you dare only if you dream. Shazil shared a simple dream with me during our graduation college days. Yes, we go a long way. मेरे पास मेरी अब्बा की जैसी एक स्कूटर हो, उसमें मैं, तुम और हमारे बच्चे सनसनाते हुए चले जाएं. बस इतना ही. In April 2016, we visited Shazil's younger brother in Aligarh. Shazil and I, along with the kids, opted for a motorbike ride to take a tour of Aligarh Muslim University. Araf, Maisha's 4-year-old cousin then, was placed on petrol ki tanki, while Maisha, 2-year-old then, was squished between her parents, waving to each passerby. With winds in her hair and smile on her lips, Shazil and my eyes met in the motorcycle's side mirror. At that moment, we knew that this chota sa sapna of ours was now apna. There are so many dreams we share. A lot of them have materialized. Some of them are on the way, but most of them are still to be made. Coming to this country, Australia, was part of a dream. We have chased it and achieved it, but we have not forgotten the road back home, to our people, to our parents, and of course, to ourselves. This story is out there for everyone who's homesick right now, who misses home, and obviously not missing home, but heard this story and started missing home. My love and best wishes to all of you. I really hope you just feel good seeing this video. You do remember something about it, and if you smiled, at any place through this video, please make sure to let comment down below and let me know. I have written on several other topics, and this was just a part of it. And if this one works out, then I will do it. I'll surely make sure that I'll post other videos as well, because like I said, I really enjoyed doing this. It has always been great. And I mean, I've not done it so many times, but yeah, this is the third time I'm doing it, and it just feels great and right. And if you feel the same, just make sure you comment. And if not, then okay. Good luck ahead, and thank you so much for giving me that much of time, and take care. Bye bye.